My name is Reverend Dr. Kendra, and my family and I live a very average, normal life.
Alec, Alana, come on, let's go.
We get up in the morning, we go to work, we feed our children, we send them to school. I mean, we're just average.
Let's play some basketball, okay?
But what makes us unique is that my husband's a witch, I'm a witch, and we're raising our children as witches. And that makes some people in our town very unhappy.
I believe witches are in darkness. Plainly, I see it as they're spiritually dead.
Nice! You would go swimming if it was snowing out, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Can you get the door for me?
I must have known I was a witch when I was a kid, because Halloween was always my favorite holiday. You guys can put cobwebs all in the bushes and do stuff like that if you want.
Okay, we can hang one up here.
Can you hand me the staple gun? It's probably going to be easier to staple the stuff
Well,
on.
I don't want you to wreck all the paint, honey, on the house.
Just we'll leave them up all year round.
All right, why not? Neighbors already think we're crazy. Duxbury is a beautiful community. We've lived here for a number of years. My husband grew up in this town. But it is a very conservative Christian community. This big flag right here, we usually keep up all year round. And inside on the front door, there's a plaque that says Best Wishes, and we keep that up all year round. I laugh because when the mailmen come and they deliver things to our house, I wonder what they think when they see it. But that's what we are. We're the Best Witches. Honey, it's awesome.
What do you think?
You got to see it. It looks awesome. I'm an elder high priestess of Wicca for the First Church of Wicca. When I tell people that I'm Wiccan, they realize that it's probably a New Age pagan tradition. But then further, when we tell them that we're witches, they get perplexed, confused, maybe scared.
It's a natural, earth-centered faith. We do cast spells, but we don't turn people into frogs. We don't levitate things in midair. We don't get on our brooms and fly to work. You know, we're regular people.
Doesn't that look great?
Good job, Alec.
People often ask me why I wear a collar. I think it's very important that pagan clergy is recognized as viable clergy just like any other clergy in society.
That should be good. That looks good like that. Now ask Mom for a scissor.
My name is Alana, and I am 8 years old. I tell most of my friends I'm a witch, and a lot of people are just like, are you really a witch? And I said, of course I am.
What are you doing, Mom?
Mom, are you just watching? I think being a witch is pretty fun because you get to do a couple good spells. Like, if you're worried about something in your backpack and you're afraid it's going to break, you can do a protection spell, and I know how to do that. Pretend my hand's this backpack, and this is a wand. I do this.
Okay, take this, hold this up for me.
My son Alec is 11.
Don't hook it up. Okay, good idea.
He considers himself a witch now, absolutely, and I think that's wonderful. And maybe he'll stick with that, maybe he won't. You know, that's okay, but
I know
when
he won't. He won't be a witch when he grows up.
When I say I'm a witch to the kids in school, they're just like, aren't you a warlock? And I say, no, actually a warlock is a made-up word. I think that people that don't really know me, they feel really uncomfortable and they have fears and stuff about me. Okay, stop. Don't do that.
I would say that Alec is definitely more reserved about being a witch than Alana is. He probably has heard with his classmates that might think it's a little strange. So he's really thinking and calculating about it. But yeah, I would definitely say he would be more reserved about it.
Yep, just leave it. Don't move it.
Okay, guys, that's good for now. Let's go in and have some lunch, okay?
Look at our graveyard. Looks awesome. Starting to come along.
Looks great.
All right,
Go.
let's have some lunch.
Growing up, I never ever thought one day I would ever become a witch. I never really even would have considered that to even be a religion. I just thought it was something that maybe you dress up on Halloween as, and that was it.
Go feed the chickens. Go feed the chickens.
My husband wanted to learn a little bit about the faith that I practiced. And he always had full respect for who I was and what I practiced, but I think he was scared too. I mean, he grew up in this community. He was a very conservative Christian guy.
They say opposites attract, and I think people looked at us as very much opposites. And, you know, Kendra would talk a little bit about, you know, this faith. And I think my first reaction was I just thought it was kind of weird. And then she started introducing me to some of the birth-based type things that pagans really believe in. And I admitted to myself that this is stuff that I really can relate to, that can resonate for me.
We believe in a universal spirit and the interconnectedness of all living things. We use the power of positive thinking. It's big in our practice, and we use magic as a form of prayer.
Being a witch, to me, is a very natural way of experiencing spirituality.
Sure, Bruce, you want a lot? Are you hungry?
I'm hungry.
My home is always open to parishioners or otherwise. If they need me, I'm there. If they're hungry, I'm there. They're more than welcome to come in and do anything that they want. So we're going to eat a few bites of food before we say the prayer, because that's what we do, right, guys? Mm-hmm. And we're teaching Bruce, because Bruce is new with us tonight.
Go ahead, Alana. We'll all come in.
The table round contains the earth and thus becomes the mother. We share her bounty in this hour and bless and love each other. So mote it be. It's a good life. I can, I will, I believe. Thank you, God and Goddess.
Excellent.
You got it?
I am a Christian, and Christian for a long time, and I am a witch. Speaking for myself, I've been reluctant at times to identify myself as Wiccan or as a witch because I'm afraid of what the reaction is going to be. I'm afraid that it'll frighten people or anger them.
I can, I will, I believe.
I can, I will, I believe.
Thank you, God and Goddess.
Thank you, God and Goddess.
You got it, Bruce. Can you memorize it? No.
And then usually after that we go to the Gettysburg Address.
The First Church of Wicca entered afloat in the 4th of July parade. We had a lot of people that were very receptive to us and very, very happy to see us, but then of course there were other people that weren't. Some of the comments we got were, "You're going to burn in hell," or "You're horrible." I know that there is a misconception that we worship the devil, which is completely not true. The way we describe it is we say we believe in the universal spirit represented by the male and female aspect of the divine, labeled as a god and goddess. So we believe in the same God everybody else does.
May I be excused?
Yes, ma'am. Take your plate in the kitchen, please.
Can I also be excused, please?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Doctor.
Hey, Tim.
Yep.
You don't have a copy of that for Becky with the music, do you?
I have the
I'll take
words
that
if
then.
you need them.
No, she needs the music. Tonight we'll be having our Assembly of Bards. They meet every single Wednesday night, and they prepare the music for the rituals and the metaphysical services on the following Sunday.
All right, you guys ready?
You can do it, Becky. Just
Katie, you ready? Intro to the Wiccan Read.
We're planning our annual Halloween party, or Samhain party as we call it.
My idea of this party is to have a good time primarily, but I also look at it as a way of bringing our pagan folks, like the people that go to our church and other people that are non-pagan, and put them in an environment where it's comfortable, they can have some fun, and kind of see how the other half lives.
I think as people become more and more educated, and as they understand Wicca better, and they realize that we're just like everybody else, we just practice a different faith. If we can all be tolerant of each other, this world can be such a beautiful place.
And it harm none, do what ye will. Excellent. All right. Thanks, guys. That was good. Alec, Alana, you guys got to get up, okay? Making the decision to raise the kids to be Wiccan was a very difficult one. We're definitely putting them in a position where people may not be tolerant of them. What it came down to was, do you not raise them what you believe to protect them from everybody else and have them growing up believing in things that we don't ultimately believe in because of that? It feels right. It's a very loving faith. Alec, Alana, come on, let's go.
Don't forget your pentacle. Okay.
The pentacle is our religious symbol. Basically, the top point means spirit or god and goddess, and then it goes around clockwise. Earth, air, fire, and water.
No, stop it. I'm trying to help you.
And the circle around it represents the unity of it all.
My mom, she wears one, people who walk up to her, like, actually say, oh, that's the sign of the devil. I don't want to get near that person, you know? They just sort of, like, back away. I have never had any bad experiences with this necklace, although I do not wear it in school. So I actually tuck it under here so people don't see it.
Goodbye, Mom.
Okay. Bye, sweetheart. Mwah. Have a great day. Bye. He does hide it, I think, because he has some fear, and I respect that. It's more important to me that he's wearing it. It's a symbol of protection. And as long as I know he's wearing it and he's protected by it, I'm fine. Right now, my life is pretty hectic. When we first founded the First Church of Wicca, I knew that it wasn't going to be a paying job, and it didn't matter to me. It was more important to me that I had a place for the pagan and Wiccan community to go to practice spirituality and have worship.
Hey, how you doing?
Finally had a cape.
Great. I'm doing well. And yourself?
I'm good, thanks. Good to see you again. I have to exchange that one for the other one, okay?
Yay! I have the other one.
My day's crazy. It starts with me obviously getting my children off to school, and then I write, and then I go right into pastoral counseling for several hours. Lavender would be a good choice. And if you can keep them in the same room while you're doing the crystal treatment and you have the incense running at the same time, I really think that you'll clear out a lot. I have a class that I teach, so I have to write all of my classes. And I'll ask the question I ask every week, who's going first? Then sometimes I get called in the middle of the night. I have to go to a hospital or a pastoral visit somewhere else. So I'm on call 24/7 for emergencies. It's perfect. She's so good.
Yeah, she is.
Originally, when I was about 11 years old, I was given as a gift my first deck of tarot cards. From there, I was led to Wicca because tarot and Wicca kind of fits together. When I moved to college in Rhode Island, I joined my first coven. And I was scared. You know, just like anybody else, you go into a new faith, new people, new ideas, new theologies. It's intimidating, but I did it and I loved it.
This one here would be wonderful for you.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Well, I always knew as a child that my life's purpose was big. The older I got and the more and more I started understanding who I was, I started realizing that I was meant to be a minister. That was what I was meant to do. That was my path. Thank you so much.
Here you go, madame.
Appreciate it, hon.
Give Tim my love. Give the kids a good smack for me.
I will. Say hi to Chris. Here's an Evan pumpkin.
That's a great idea. Today, we're going out as the Spiral Scouts on a field trip, and we've come to Bog Hollow Farm to do some pumpkin picking, cranberry picking, and to go on a hayride. I think everybody's excited to be here. 1, 2, 3, Duxbury Sea Witches! Hey, let's go on a hayride, guys!
Spiral Scouts is something like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts, but it's part of our church. It's pretty much like the witches version.
Are there any chance we do the rituals that you guys like?
How about we yell the goddesses?
Yeah, do we know the Isis, Astarte, Diana, Hecate, Demeter, Kali, Inanna?
This is our first Spiral Scouts field trip. This is so great. It's awesome.
Demeter, Kali, Inanna.
It definitely has a real pagan flair to it, definitely. It's more, you know, we work with the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and every single project that we do is based around one of those elements.
We have a question.
Can we pick some cranberries?
Can we pick some cranberries, or is that
What you're going to do?
That's what.
Oh, nice. I think raising my kids Wiccan is a beautiful thing because it helps them realize that they're part of the whole entire universe. They revere nature very highly. They revere people very highly. Every single thing that's in this universe they learn to respect and treat with dignity just as they would want to be treated.
Oh, here's like 1 million of them. Yeah, there's lots of them in good areas. Like 5 million of them.
My name is Tom. What I do here is I give hay rides. I do whatever I need to do to help the people.
Hey, Tim!
Yes?
Pick some leaves to put on our altar for Sunday.
Okay.
I look at them as human beings, no different than myself. But I consider witchcraft as evil. Anybody who rejects God's gift of eternal life through his Son will be damned. I believe witches are in darkness.
All right, guys, let's go back.
I hear my mom always talking about, like, everyone's so scared of my mom because she wears a cape and she has a wand in her hand.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I can feel that they're not very interested in my religion and they're sort of scared a little and they're very uncomfortable. So I just want to really tell other people that it's okay. You don't need to be afraid.
Oh, everybody, can you say thank you?
Yes.
Say thank you to Tom. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
I would say probably the worst emotion I ever feel is frustration, but it doesn't make me sad. It just makes me want to educate more. I'm not afraid of controversy at all. I feel very solid in my personal truths and in my beliefs. I was brought up Jewish, and pretty conservative Jewish, I guess. The reason that I was drawn to the Wiccan faith was because I wanted something that was a little bit less dogmatic. I wanted something that was more feminine oriented. I wanted it to feel right for me. I wanted it to feel natural for me. So Wicca definitely was that fit for me. I haven't had a good relationship with my parents for a very, very long time. I think that there's discomfort because they can't accept the faith that I practice. They don't understand it. And I think it put a big wedge between us and drifted us apart. I wouldn't say I'm fine with it. I would say that it disappoints me, but I have no options. Tonight is a waning moon ritual and a new member recognition service here at the Tarkeld Community Center.
Hi, Carol. I'll give you a hug, too. It's good to see you. Very good.
Around the world, there are about 1 million people who practice Wicca. In Duxbury, there are only a few families that practice, and most of our parishioners come from surrounding towns. Merry meet, everyone.
Merry meet. Merry meet.
Could I have someone please ring the bell? Thank you. Now we'll travel widdershins around the circle and sweep away our negativity. I ask that you please state your first name and what it is you're sweeping away so that you can be spiritually present tonight for ritual.
My name's Laurie, and I'm going to sweep away a lot of my negative feelings about stuff that has happened this week.
Wicca started as a faith in the 1950s. The roots of Wicca are stemmed from paganism.
My name's Alana, and I'm going to sweep away some school stress.
The pagans were actually here before the Jews. They were here before the Christians. They worshipped all these different gods and goddesses, and those were the pagans. And the reason that we're not the exact type of pagan they were is because in neo-paganism or in Wicca, we do still believe in a universal spirit. We believe that there's one spiritual entity. We'll now raise the cone of power.
We are one world. I am but half an hour. I move between the world. I bring your message to the world.
Raising the cone of power is basically creating music and energy to get energy into the room, and you can feel it. I feel it all through my entire body, and I know, I just feel how right it is. To me, that's magic.
Nice! Yes, that's what I want. Did everybody feel that? Was that nice? Yeah.
Yes.
That was nice. The Sabbath of Samhain, or Halloween, will soon be upon us. Samhain is our new year, and it is when the veil between the physical and spiritual worlds is the thinnest. This is a time for us to remember to communicate with our loved ones.
I truly believe that the God and Goddess chose Kendra as sort of the messenger of this faith for a lot of different reasons.
Lady of all, be with us this night.
Lady of all, be with us this night.
she has more energy in her little pinky than I have in my whole body, so I just know she's the right person. She's always spoken her truths very openly and very honestly. So whatever I need to do, I'm going to be there because I believe in her, I believe in what she represents, and I have my own personal belief in it as well, which makes it a lot easier for me.
Tonight, the First Church of Wicca will honor the god and goddess and acknowledge a new member, our friend, Sarah Proto. Do you promise to swear your life by the Wiccan Rede and the new Wiccan Book of the Law?
I do.
Do you promise to use the craft only when it harms none, as long as you shall live?
I do.
Sarah, will you please affirm your identity by stating 3 times, I am a witch?
I am a witch. I am a witch. I am a witch.
My mission in life is to bring spirituality to people who don't have it. True spirituality, a true connection to a higher power. If it happens for 1 person or 500 people, it makes no difference to me. I just want to make that difference. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be. I'm excited.
Excited?
We're shopping to get Halloween costumes for the kids for our Halloween party.
I am very excited. All my friends are looking forward to going to the Halloween party.
This is you, Alana, right here.
Oh yeah, that's...
Rebel rocker.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I can do your hair like that too, and I can put color in it and everything.
Yeah.
The reason this party is different than any other Halloween party is because we actually practice the holiday of Samhain, which is very sacred to Wiccans. We'll be inviting the whole entire church. We'll also be inviting all of our friends that live inside and outside of this community, and then some spiritual leaders in the community.
Do you want bloody drip candles, or are we all set?
No, I really
right.
just don't.
Just want to make sure.
Sorry.
Just one gross thing.
People are going to be scared enough coming in our house. We really don't have to gross them out.
I was thinking we could get the animated evil clown over there. We have invited a number of parents of friends of our kids that don't know us and are probably a little leery of what they're going to see. I think it's always an effort to try to get people to understand that we're normal people and that we have fun times just like everybody else, and that there's nothing scary about us. Do your rock star pose. Yeah, there you go.
My hopes for the party are that the pagan and non-pagan communities will come together. Maybe there'll be a little bit of an exchange. Who what do you do? What do you do? That type of thing. And it's a great opportunity for education and tolerance.
Let's go. To the truck.
To the truck, Tally-o!
Hey! Hello! Ding dong.
My kids have some great, great friends. There's no one that I know of that doesn't want our children to associate with them because we're Wiccan. I do know, though, that people do get a little bit uneasy and uncomfortable about it to begin with.
I'm going to make 3 piles.
1, 2, 3.
Now pick any 3 cards, but it has to be from the top, so you can be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
1.
My name's Michaela, and I live right next door. Alec and Alana and their parents are different because they practice a different religion, so they do all these spells, and they get all decked out for Halloween and everything.
Will I be a lawyer when I grow up?
Go ahead, pick.
My parents, they don't care that they're witches or anything because they know I'm truly Catholic and everything, and I wouldn't do anything bad without consulting them first.
Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Okay. It says, basically, if you are a lawyer, you will go through many hardships.
Yes.
My first reaction was, are you an evil witch or a good witch? I had her explain to me exactly what it is that Wicca involved. And it's all earth-bearing. I mean, it seemed pretty harmless as far as I was concerned.
My dad was a little cautious, but that's my dad. He's very protective.
Let's see. Will I get sick again on Halloween?
No, watch it be like a maybe, like...
I'm so going to the Halloween party. Like, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Like, because they're witches, they so blow it out and everything. It's extremely cool.
It says, yes, I will have a good Halloween. I will probably not get sick if I stay healthy. Duh. Yeah. And then, yeah, that's basically it.
People have asked me what's it like living next door to a witch. I mean, that's just another religion as far as I'm concerned. They're good neighbors. They're nice neighbors. Whenever I need anything, they're there to help me out. You know, they're just people.
Did you send up an invitation to Suzanne and
I
Chris?
did. They should be on one of these lists, maybe the next list.
Oh, there they are right
Yeah.
here. Okay, good. I mean, it looks like we've got a good mix of people,
Yeah.
I think.
I mean, clearly we have our church, we have a ton of friends, and we have some religious leaders that are going to be coming from the community, which would be great. They said that they've been very curious. A couple of them said to me on the phone that they were really scared and didn't think that they should come, but that they want to come because they're very curious.
Yeah.
The Samhain ritual will be about reconnecting with our deceased loved ones. It's our last and final harvest of the year. It's before we get ready for winter when everything dies, and it's reflection for ourselves. And we will spend some time in reflection and ritual, and that's very important. All right, I have to go. I have to get some work done.
Okay.
I'll see you.
Thanks, son.
Okay. One of the things that we like to do on the weekends is bring our kids out for ice cream.
As a family, they're just like every other family.
How about if I just get a coffee, just a dish of coffee ice cream, maybe with some M&Ms in it?
The pentacles, we did notice those. I don't really know much about the religion, so I don't really know much about what it means or its significance, but whatever your beliefs are, those are your beliefs. You know, I don't have to like them, but it doesn't affect my life, so I'm not worried about it.
Is it?
I hear a cow mooing somewhere. Oh, is that? That's how you do it. I get it.
We have been living in Duxbury since 1992. I don't have any opinion on the family itself. I have an opinion on what Wicca is, the Church of Wicca, which is really not a church, because church is derived from the Greek word, and the Greek word indicates that church is a body of Christ, and Wicca is anti-Christ. They might be pretentious to say they're nature lovers, but in reality, Wicca is from wicked, evil, and the evil one. So they practice dark religion or dark magic.
It's cold, isn't it?
If you can't finish it, just let me know.
Hey, did you guys notice the pumpkin with the witch's hat on it?
Oh, it's cool.
Yeah.
It seems like she's mocking the, I don't know if it's a Roman Catholic collar or ministers.
Well, a lot of
Christian collar.
Christian collar.
And she has a cross on. I didn't even look at it, but it doesn't have Christ on it. I don't think. I didn't look. I'm sure it doesn't.
Oh, this is the most yummy cone.
We would prefer the church quotations of Wicca not be in Duxbury.
It's very scary, and there's so many people in this town. I would say the majority who feel the same, and they can't believe it. They don't even know it's going on.
Let's keep it into the light. And that's where I object to things, when it's darkness.
When people call us devil worshippers behind our back, I think it upsets me more that they say it behind my back than if they were to say it to my face. I really feel that if somebody wanted to understand and they confronted me and said, I'm afraid of you because I think you worship the devil, I'm the first person that'll be right there to be able to say, hey, this is who we are and this is what we do, and we're good people. And all we really want desperately is to get out there and educate so people understand that and know that about us.
My name's Adam. I'm one of Alex's best friends. I'm Christian as my religion. The people that are against the Wiccan Church that think we're going to go to hell if we practice it, I'd probably say, why? Why would you want them to leave? They're people just like you and me. It's just a religion, just like Catholic.
It's just it's sort of like a folded up piece of paper.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I don't like being a witch because some people make fun of me. Some people think that Satan is like the devil, and they think that we worship him, and we really don't, but they think that. And I meditate for about a half an hour and it all goes away. It'll bring sad to happy or mad to happy or like that.
I think people honestly think that we're bad people, that we sacrifice animals, little children, all these things that are so untrue that if they took the time to understand it, they would see how silly it really is. I really believe that if somebody could take the time to truly understand and get past these stigmas, then I do believe that they would dissolve over time.
I've got the crab dip. Where do you want it?
Tonight is our big Samhain or Halloween party, and we're busy getting the house prepared and decorated, costumes on the kids, and everything ready, the mood just right.
You look great.
The ritual tonight, the format is somewhat the same. We're actually acknowledging the fact that this is one of our highest holidays. It's a Sabbat, and it's our new year.
JD, how are you? It's good to see you. How long did it take you to grow those horns?
Took my whole life.
We're going to be having the non-pagan community that we invited as well as the pagan community that we invited together in the same space. I think it's going to be positive. I think it's going to be a great sharing between the two groups.
How are you? Oh my goodness! It's Dracula! How are you guys?
I actually heard back from my brother, and he will be attending with his wife and his children.
Hey, Sidlicious, how are you? How are you?
We're very excited about that, and they're very excited about it. So that's going to be great.
Wow! Cool! All right.
My name is Rick, and I am Kendra's younger brother. Growing up, Kendra got lost between myself and my sister, and she never really had that, I'm it aspect in her life. She never received that from anyone, and now she gets it.
This is my brother Ricky. There's appetizers in the dining room if people are hungry.
If you guys want to eat.
She does have an unbelievably good heart, and if she can help people, then she would.
As far as my sister goes, she said that she and her husband are working and her children have other parties to go to today. I find it disappointing, but I don't think it's important to them. Merry meet, everyone. I'm hoping that for those of you who are observing and not participating in tonight's ritual, that you'll have reason to help us spread religious tolerance by the end of the evening. Could someone please ring the bell? What happens during this ritual is we'll invite people to ask a deceased loved one to come and join them in ritual. Tonight we will use our silver cords as we bind ourselves to our loved ones in the astral plane. I'm going to ask that everyone please close your eyes. Decide who you will be inviting back to this physical plane. Visualize that they are grabbing onto the other end of your silver cord. I want you to come up to me and tell me who your loved one is, and then we will bind your cord together.
I called my grandmother, Josephine Hovey.
Welcome, Grandma Hovey.
My mother, Louise Proto, who's the most selfless woman.
And welcome, Louise Proto.
My grandmother, Joan Kelly. My sister, Cindy.
My father? A fluffy black Persian cat.
If we fear death, we cannot fully live. And if we fear life, we will not find peace in death. Every beginning has an ending, and every ending has a beginning. The wheel of the year will continue to turn, and so will the cycle of our lives. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again. Blessed be.
Blessed be. I have known Kendra for 2 or 3 years. It was interesting to see how they worship and what's involved and the details.
I did have some misconceptions, and when I came, I found that it was very warm and welcoming and open.
I think tonight went really well. We had so many people from the community. We had religious leaders here. They said they had a wonderful time and they enjoyed the service, and everybody had a great time. And of course, I'm really excited that my brother and his family were here. That was huge, and it meant a lot to me.
Yay! Did anybody have fun? Al, did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah? Happy Samhain, everybody.
Yay! Happy Samhain!
Sit, Sky, sit. Tell her to sit, tell her to sit.
I have wonderful children. I'm very blessed. Every time I look at them and every time I see the pieces in them that belong to both my husband and I, it just warms my heart and warms my soul to know that through love, we made these children.
What happened to the guinea hen?
I don't know. She took off.
He went behind the coop. I think I want to be a veterinarian and a teacher because I love animals and I care for them. Instead of being a minister and helping people, I'll help kids being a teacher. Beef stew. Who wants to be stew? Who wants to be stew?
Our kids are just, I can't say enough about our kids. They're just wonderful kids. I just hope that as generations become a little bit more understanding about any type of belief, that they'll give the same amount of respect that they would give to anybody else.
What you name?
Let's name it
Rooster.
No, Reverend.
Reverend 2.
Reverend 2.
I want to be a doctor. I want to be a dentist. I want to be a surgeon. I want to be like everything. But I might still be a witch. It depends on the people I know and how they feel, and if they really don't want me being a witch or something, I can accept that. I can be something else if I want to.
My children can make their own decisions and do their own thing.
Oh, children! Children of the coop, let's go!
They may grow up and not want to follow the path of Wicca. And if that's their decision, then I'm perfectly fine with that. I want them to find their spirituality in their hearts.
My whole family means the absolute world to me.